Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back on, or to, I should say, the second part of our Locate the Medicine quest. We are doing quite well regarding many things. We did have one death's door check, and apparently the game is now immediately saying, haha, how dare you say that, I'm going to kick you in the arse. We also did get tenderness, but although it's annoying, I've seen worse diseases.
Decisive bubbling.
Nice. We'll just heal that up. That was perhaps a little dumb because I got marked and I didn't really need it. Oh, you're not below 50 HP. Why did I attack that thing? Yeah, let's not stack one mistake after the other. You're gonna get hit a few times, so let's just take care of that. You are not dead yet, by not even if a bleeder would have landed. And a crit! Let's just take care of that stress immediately. Okay. Another crit. Getting the Vestal that's getting stressed by that. You know what? There we go. You be dead. Was a little dangerous that it actually got a really high crit, but I should be careful and not feel too overconfident with this team, which I am suffering from overconfidence with this team. It is very nice regarding its stress heals, its overall capability to keep team members alive. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice team. Yo. Noise bleed landed, and I could lower your protections. Yeah, let's do that. There we go, because now we're doing least damage also with the Crusader. That is, I think, your death. Yes, it is, good sir. The Mark doing them more than I thought, because now we need to take out this guy in 2 turns, which is a little tricksy. Guess we're gonna try and apply a bleed, which we do. Stunning blow, which I shouldn't have done because he had resistance. I'm an idiot. Nothing a group heal won't cure. Trying to get a deadly bleed on him, which it is, so we won't get bothered by the game for, hey, you're stalling. Because we really are not trying to stall in this case. There we go. That's the last 4 hit points of that. I'm just gonna leave that be and heal our Flagellant up to full. Mr. Valak.
Impressive.
This is gonna crit for no stress relief at all because we don't need it, but we'll take the credit nonetheless. Oh, you're giving me, keep giving me this awesome stuff, but I...
And insidious killer.
Oh, the key, the key? This can give me food, which might be needed. Though I have 3 hunger tells over this distance? I mean, there are more curio interactions with this as well, of course. Yeah, there's more curio interactions. Let's do it. Let's do it like this. Last time we also managed pretty easily to handle this fight by actually focusing on this dude because he can't give the stress attacks. You can get stunned, right? Yes, you can. 45% chance. There we go. That was a pretty large blanket fire damage. And you can be annoying as well, because your shank does actually quite a bit of AoE damage. It always surprises me how much your AoE damage is. Another blanket fire. Which will mean we will need to cheese out a little bit at the end, this time for heals. Oh! That is a pretty good outcome. I'm gonna take that. Yes, it's lower damage, but... then the Vestal will do some damage. Oh, wow! Oh, your speed 0, your speed -1. Yeah, that's just a dice roll. That's not going to need a big bandage, so boop. Are you dead? No, you 1 HP left, of course. And then there's a crit on the guy that is a little lowish. Double crit. Okay, we need a stress relief, we need to heal. As you wish. That is your death now, at least for certain. Let's take over this. Get some protections up.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
And let's get your protections up as well, because we won't be able to prevent all the attacks first, because we need to cheese. So getting protections up is good, and I don't think he does more damage versus marked, I think. Nope, doesn't look like it. Stress relief heals. That's for certain. And seeing you only attack the two front targets, this is definitely the redeemed target that we need to focus on.
The wounds of war can be healed.
And now one good Cry Havoc can cure everything of us. It's really minor damage we currently have, or very minor stress, I should say. There we go, only on you. Well, I'm actually gonna stun then. I do notice I need some group heals, but they can come later. Time to start working on you, good sir. In fact, take a blow to the face. You don't die. Well, now you do. Goodbye. Shank the bank wreck. That's annoying because I wanted to group heal, but now that isn't such a wise idea. Well, there's a stress relief that we're still required. No! No. It was better if that wasn't the right thing to do.
Momentary abatement.
I would like another round of attack. He will take 6 damage. He won't die. If I hit this, if I do maximum damage, 7, he will instantly die. If I land anything. Yeah, but otherwise the game is gonna complain, so too bad. We don't want to start full health for the next fight. Look at the amount of deeds. I can't take it all with me, but another sapphire as well. Nice. Perhaps soon I need to drop one of these things. Don't dare drop a shuffle, because you never know if you're gonna run into an obstacle. Thank you for showing that game. No problem, we have plenty of food. You can't say so many deeds. I wish I could take them with me. I really wish I could. You also wonder why we can't, because it's just a big piece of paper. There is a giant that's been a long while. I know how to handle him by going forward with the Houndmaster and dodge tanking, because his accuracy isn't that incredible. Unfortunately, he is in the way of taking more damage to that lady. And he is a 2-size opponent, so no reinforcements will come from calling up on letting him stay alive. Embrace the Dark, a little bit of stress, should be fine. Rend the Mark, that's of course annoying. Hopefully he doesn't do like a smackdown of 40. No Poison Spores, that's a good opener for us. Certainly if we resist also that Embrace the Dark on both of them. Why am I focusing on him? I should focus on this guy. Yeah. Dumb. Because I will need to keep him alive. Sorry, I have to. No. Too bad. Start the stress heal then. This can be annoying. Yep, but there we can dodge tank. He has started a dodge tank for us. Okay. And then I hope the Vestal will hit this time. But apparently she doesn't. You can't do your hounds thing from that position? It's an instant 60 hit!
Of emptiness.
I am glad we have so many healers on this team. And again, it's the Houndmaster. That is a little silly. No! Thank you, dodge. No! Oh, that doesn't do damage. I thought it might do damage. Just freaking hit her! Freaking hit her! Come on! Vestal, why are you so slow? These guys aren't fast. Heal him up. Oh, dear lord. Another random 60 hit tree branch smackdown that almost cost me a character. Actually, in the last series, it cost me a character. Who did came back to life, though, but that was just lucky of a random town event. Just take at least one of these guys out. We're not having the majority of people finally hit her. Thank you so much. And that will happen way sooner, actually, if you ask me. Okay. And despite the fact that the Crusader is in an annoying spot, his stress heal is so important that it isn't causing issues right now. Tree branch smackdown. Dodge. This time you did. 25 dodge bonus still.
The wounds of war can be healed.
And there is nearly all the HP that we lost back. There we go. Yeah. Crazy enough as it is. Let's try this again. Well, if he was targeting him anyway, then it's a good thing that we bumped the dodge. He has so much HP, trust me, we will stress heal before this becomes an issue. Of course, he can do other abilities, I am aware, but this is by far the best I can do. I can also stun, though, that might work. Yes, it did. That won't work this time around. So let's do some damage. One Cry Havoc would have been so nice here, though. You know what? I'm gonna do this. And hopefully he doesn't do another 60 darn hit. Poison Spores. No, that's not a 60 darn hit. One Cry Havoc could be amazing here. As we're starting to bleed. What? You saw me click on freaking Cry Havoc. Game. Because now I also can't. Oh, that's confusing. There's a crit. I said Cry Havoc. I clicked on it. I should use the keyboard more, but for some reason I just like it to do it with a mouse. He won't die just yet. Well, we can do Cry Havoc from here. There's nearly all the stress gone. Just don't.
A hand's breadth from becoming
I
unwound.
told you not to. What does he do? First thing he does. Oh yeah, I'm gonna crit him. That crit is awesome because that saved us. He actually didn't lose. He didn't keep his Death's Door debuff. Interesting. Didn't know that the Flagellant didn't care about the Death's Door debuff. Well, I've had enough of you.
Perhaps the turning point.
Book of Constitution. Not good enough. Sorry. You don't have enough room in your inventory. Can't throw away the food. I'm gonna throw away the bloody torches. Let's take some crest with us. We should have done with the deeds, but we'll see when that comes around. No more torchlight. This team can arrange enough torchlight on their own. Assuming the fights come quick enough. Of course, now the fights is long and in between. But I can't throw away the shovels because of this particular event.
Corruption. Malformed.
Perhaps I should have thrown away the herbs. It is getting time for that as well. I will throw away the herbs, but in favor of portraits, because portraits are kind of rare. We will be having really low light when we come into that fight. Which I don't particularly enjoy. But here we can create a lot of light. So I assume quest location and then... Wow, it's at the very freaking end of the dungeon. Alright, we still have the food. That's why we had the herbs with us to create food. We are really low light. This is not a fight. I have to do this in favor of the portraits. I just realized. Oh, we're gonna have so much darkness. We don't have the bandages for this. That's a really good fight. That is an awesome fight for us at this moment. We can create light, whatever the heck we want. And they are with two. If they create a third one, we will immediately kill it. If anything else goes on, don't care, start with the light creation. I will stun this for light creation. If it can be stunned, yeah, it can be stunned. Any crit they do, doesn't matter. This is an awesome fight for light creation and for the fight that comes after it. This was lucky. I'll just admit, this was lucky. Look at that lovely light. Take over the mark. And just cry havoc. Psychokinesis, no problem. Then we'll kill that third guy immediately. Or one of the back ranks. We don't care. We'll destroy them. We have two characters to do that. We have two characters that are working on light creation. 4 guys. Also fine. I really couldn't give a rat's ass. Just creating a big guy. That will be a bit annoying.
Well struck. A singular strike.
I keep resisting the bloody stun, but never mind. There we go. If I keep them actually like this, they can't create a big guy, I think. Officially, but I might be wrong on that one. You will be dying slow death. Let's try and stun you in this case. Actually, there is possible to stun. I almost thought she had become incapable of doing so. Should have been careful. If that bleed landed, we only had one guy left that wasn't about to die. Well, all your damage just undone. Good sir. That's actually a powerful slime. Yeah, kill. Okay, they are starting to get annoyed with the Vestal, apparently. I wanted to do group heal, but I don't think I will do that now. Start with this. Does lower my speed to create light, of course. I think I'm gonna end here and then create with the next fight the additional light that I want to. Unless I leave them with 1 HP. That happened. Cytokinesis, okay. Not a problem. Should have done that actually with Judgment to get some extra health back. The music is still quite intense, despite the fact that we've recreated all the light. I think it hasn't realized it yet. He is so dead. Better go for a decent heal on the Flagellant than doing it via group heal. We didn't even get anything for that fight, but then again, it was a fight of... Wow, even this fight is... I want to say relatively easy, but the only character we lost was due to spiders, so... You are dead. 10 damage, plus a blight. Ow. Stun, stun. And a bite. And a blight. Okay then. Spiders did already more than some other characters did in this dungeon. Should not have marked myself. Kinda dumb. But I want to take the blight off the Vestal, so I'm gonna have 3 people with marking. No bleed applied. But one of the guys is already dead. Yeah, because now you can blight me for days, which is kinda inconvenient, so to speak. Nice dodge. But the Crusader has so many hit points that it doesn't really matter. Neither that was also pretty good. And this is getting annoying though. Whoa! Wish I had an anti-venom now. I am not gonna take... Oh, I want to heal. I'm sorry, but I want to heal. 9 points of blight damage? Yeah, otherwise it's gonna get a little too low into the next fight. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. He needs to die this round. Goodbye. Alright.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Well, I don't know, Wayne, but we do have a trick to create light. Another obstacle. But no more fights. Is fini. That does mean, unfortunately, no more stress recovery. Also doesn't mean that his blight issue is negligible. And it means we need to be really careful. So here is going to go the other medicine. Here is the food. The medicine will be the location before... No, we do need one more shovel. Okay. Gamble on the food? I don't think so. That would be such a waste to end such a good dungeon. I don't think you can get, however, a hunger tile on a tile that has something in it. So, what we'll do is we'll pick up the medicine. We'll place that in case of the shovels. And we'll walk towards here, which I don't think it would have activated any way a food thing. And then we'll say, boys, or boy, enjoy the feast. And then this is what we take home. And I consider this a very successful and excellent dungeon.
These medicines will prevent the outbreak of epidemic at our struggling hamlet.
And despite the fact that we hardly got any gold out of this dungeon, thanks to these 4 gems. It's still 4,500 plus the reward itself, which means it's decent, and 48 crest and 18 deeds is nothing to scoff at. And we have level 6. Armor Tinkerer instead of Natural Swing. Well, we still need one more armor upgrade, I guess. Warrior of Light replaces Warren Tactician. I like that, and the Acute I don't like. Well, Caretaker's Convention.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
Yes. Alright, so we will upgrade this to 2. Treatment Ward. We need 20 busts. I will trade a few crests away for that. Alright. Bit of a shame, but should have kept that in mind.
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul.
No, not as important as lucking in something we like Warrior of Light, because it's always good on him. Alumatomia or Tippler. I rather do this because this is interactions with things in the dungeon. So that is done. I like Warrior of Light. Robust. Hard-skinned is not bad. But Scattering and Lazy Eye are no problem. Nor is Guilty Conscience, really. Stress Eater is kind of poor. Clutch Hitter. You'd rather keep your health up high. Armor Tinkerer and Weapon Tinkerer. Just don't need this. Resilient is decent. But that does state what it is. Decent. Perhaps Tough on Froy, because that is really good. This has caused a lot of trouble. Off Guard is a little bit less problematic, because if somebody gets hurt, then you want your vessel to heal. So your vessel isn't really quick. It's okay. Not a Warrior of Light. With an Off Guard, that's not so bad. Also, Zoophobia is kind of horrible. Jackson? Or Froy for now. Tough and... I mean, Vestal's not really for damage. Off Guard also doesn't really matter. I did dislike Hillomania. How many times Froy had interactions with that? No. On Holy Water, Beastslayer, Steady. Steady, we already has an options, I think, over here. No, this is Resilient. That's heals. This is stress gained. And slow reflexes. And you're already kind of a slow class. But not really something I want. Quick Draw. Natural Swing, always good. Dud Hitter is annoying. And Evasive is good. And again, I read I have something that... Precise Striker is even better. Precise Striker and Dud Hitter Remover is kind of the way to go on Sonya. Quasimodo really doesn't have something interesting. I like quick flexes, but I don't dislike anything of this so much. Calm is annoying for this first round because you tend to do something. Steady, yeah, once again, but I don't mind these so much. Same issue. Same issue. Very good things though. Irrepressible. But this is awesome. Unyielding, Irrepressible, Faded, Eagle Eye. Raimi has some very good stuff. I did bump one time. I did one time remove something bad. Yeah, but you're sorry, but you, Priscilla, you are an antiquarian. Tough is awesome, but you're really low level. Don't see the point. And yes, I did hire a new leper now. I want to try it with the trinkets. I fear I will regret it. So I think the best one that we saw was Sonya over here with Precise Striker and Dot Hitter out of it. Because that will make her at least crit a lot more. I think I like that a lot. And the other one would be locking in Warrior of Light. And removing Helomania or Zoophobia and Tufton on Froy. Nobody else has a disease, so we're not making much use of this. I can't create 30 busts. I wish I could. We didn't find many busts though in this dungeon, so it's not like it's really bad. I'm gonna go with Sonya probably and get Side Striker in there, and then again, crit chance isn't flat damage. Flat damage is better, as is HP. That's giving her 4 HP at this moment. Zoophobia is horrible though. Yeah, but not like you can stress heal it. So either Healomania tough or the dud hit or the crit chance. It's really, really low right now, which means that she doesn't have this yet, but yeah. Side Striker is really good. Because all your skills are melee. It's really a toss-up. You know, do I have a coin around here? No, not really, but we're gonna do this, and that means the second one goes, and that means Sonya is it. Okay, Sonya, you are it. I couldn't decide. Kind of difficult one here, and dud hitter out of it. There you go. Side Striker, and that. Sorry, Froy, that one was a little tough. And a little bit of a shorter episode for once. I don't mind. In the end of the dungeon, all of a sudden, not that many fights. And the other fights that we had at the end of the dungeon, they were not all that problematic. And Valak hasn't gone in, so we actually can make use of getting Tetanus away for free. Awesome. And we have 4 level 6 people. That is also amazing. We are doing well. Our trinket collection is getting really large, and that makes me fear for something. But what that is, I will keep a secret. I say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.